things look bleak. In the midst of pandemics and politics, it becomes harder to be patient, doesn't it? When a school like ours goes quiet and the mode of learning becomes virtual because of a virus, it's hard to stay positive. It's hard to exude that joy that seems to want to grow as dormant as the trees that dot the landscape. When your Thanksgiving celebrations are diminished, is your gratitude diminished as well? I wonder if the prophet Habakkuk had some of the same anxieties or worries. He had some very pointed questions for the Lord. Questions like, "How long, O Lord, must I call for help, but you do not listen? Why do you make me look at injustice? Why do you tolerate wrong?" I don't think it's too much of a stretch to say that some of those same questions may have come out of your mouth over the last few months. How long, O Lord? How long? But in the end of his dialogue, in the conversation that he had with the Almighty, the heart of faith closed by saying this: "Though the fig tree does not bud and there are no grapes in the vines, though the olive crop fails and the fields produce no food, though there are no sheep in the pen and no cattle in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in God, my Savior." Though there seems to be every reason to be pessimistic and ungrateful, especially in those times, Habakkuk says, I have every reason to rejoice, because God, my God, is also my Savior. And so that's my encouragement to you this week. Yes, your Thanksgiving celebrations may look a little bit different. They may be downsized because of quarantine or virus or travel restriction. There may be an empty seat at your table this year because of an illness or because that person is no longer with us in this life. The reality is your heart may not feel as grateful this year. But maybe in that quietness then you have an opportunity to be reflective on all of the blessings that you do have. The blessing of the family that is present with you, the blessing of the wealth that is yours, the health that you've experienced through this year. Most importantly, the blessing of a Savior who is your constant companion in pandemic, and your King who rules all things for your good, yes, even when transitions of power are contested. As Christians, we have every reason to be grateful because of Jesus Christ, God's Son, our Savior from sin. Here at Michigan Lutheran Seminary, we are grateful. We are grateful for you. We are grateful that you have given us a single-minded purpose to both encourage and equip a next generation of people to proclaim the praiseworthy deeds of our God. We are grateful for the parents that have entrusted their children to us, especially in times of pandemic. We are grateful for our students who impress us daily with their resiliency and also their Christian service. We are grateful for you, for your prayers, for your support that lift us up and encourage us. And of course, most importantly, we are grateful for Him, for the salvation that is ours, the salvation that is beyond pandemic and politic, the salvation that is beyond worry and anxiety, the salvation really that is beyond our imagination, but a salvation that is ours by faith in Jesus Christ, our Savior. Let that be the reason for your rejoicing and the content of your gratitude. As the prophet Habakkuk said, "Yet I will rejoice in the Lord, I will be joyful in God, my Savior." From all of us here at Michigan Lutheran Seminary, we wish you a very blessed Thanksgiving.